Walang boses. Kaya. Saan nagtuloy? Dito mo siya sabi. Wait lang.
Long time. He can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. Two great. The position has obviously changed over the last couple years. If you were playing now, or a 5.
You know, Kevin, I think I'd be a 3. I played the 4 and 5 in the NBA when I played, and I think I'd be a 3. Right now, you get to shoot, you get to take guys out on the wing. Defensively, though, I need to make sure I call for some help, because laterally, you got to be able to move out there with those guys. But I think definitely it'd be the 3, 4, and 5 the way the game has evolved.
And you can bring the ball up. I've seen you do it. I know you can do it in this game as well.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, you have a lot more opportunity to do it in this game, and that's not a criticism. It's actually a the way the game is played now. It's a lot less hand checking, more space, and when you play with guys like I did, from the Peja Stojakovic's and all the great shooters, the Tracy Murrays, those guys, it's that much easier to play in space because the defense has to honor those guys, and if they space out, that means you may just have a wide open lane to the basket.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. The forwards are Gordon and Tucker. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Los Angeles, up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. And it's Rondo in at the point. Westbrook can't get it to go.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Green passes to Rondo. Harden against Green. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down.
Bus.
As the Lakers gain possession. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to LeBron. Kuzma outside. On the wing, Green. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. They get the rebound and finished off by Davis.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Here's Capella, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And a boom it was for the Rockets to be able to keep Clint Capella. A great fit with the team and gives them exactly what they need on the interior.
Now here's James. This is it to Davis. Back to LeBron. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Well, this is the confidence that James has. He knows he can take and make this shot. Give him a chance.
And Greg Capella, who was taken near the end of the first
Wow,
2014 in the draft, has developed well during his time with Houston.
And Capella's game has really taken off in the last few seasons. He looks to be a double-double machine for this team for the next handful of years, and that is exactly what they need.
Oh, here's Gordon after LeBron James's miss. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Rondo passes to Davis. James outside. And the pass to Rondo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a four-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? But he's made it clear. Once his playing days are done, he wants to be in the league.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And that one, good.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Rockets trail by 6. Harden scanning the floor. Over Green. That shot missing. And the Lakers take it the other way. Inside, here's Kuzma. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. 6 points for Kyle Kuzma.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
There's the talk about lowering the minimum draft age from 19 back to 18. And how much of a difference does that 1 year make in a player's maturity?
It makes so much difference. I mean, you're young, you're coming into a league, you're playing against grown men. Just physically, your body hasn't been able to catch up. How do you handle the travel, being away from your family? Many times this guy's first time being away from their families that long. So it is a maturity process, but at the same time, there's only such a few. And if you're one of the few that have the skill set and you're ready to come to this level, we should welcome you with open arms. This first quarter couldn't be going much better for him. 4.5 from the field to get things cracking.
Westbrook kicks to Green. There's 1:38 left in the first. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And there's a whistle. That goes on Daniel House. That is his first foul of the game. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Tipped away. Stolen by Rivers. Here's Westbrook. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Cousins.
There is the unselfishness that coaches love so much. Rivers doing a great job getting it to the open man.
Lakers leading by 7. On the wing, Daniels. Over Westbrook. And again, no good by the Lakers.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it. Not even giving him an inch of space.
Rivers can't get it to go.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Capella goes in. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Daniel from outside. They grab their own miss. And stolen by Cousins. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go with Green. Nobody back. And Green slams it in.
Now, Kevin, that's a big part of Green's identity, getting to the rim and throwing it down. That's the first thing people mention when they're talking about it.
Here is Cook. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He dishes it to Daniels. Here is Cook. He's guarded by Rivers. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. Nine seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's Westbrook with the drive, and he lays it straight in. Westbrook's got 8.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot.
And so it's Kyle Kuzma making things happen for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points. Russell Westbrook is surely disposition on the court, but he talks about
throughout the years I've been trying to find ways to be a better leader. Leadership was a huge thing. And
you can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around them.
And getting some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking it.
Labas mo.
JaVale McGee. Then there's Bradley. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Cook in at the 1. Pass to Cousins. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, the body control of Cousins. Knows how to get hit and still finish off the shot.
And most fans think of the Rockets as offense only, but that's not the case at all.
No, G, I mean, they force a good amount of turnovers, and they trap pretty well. I mean, the defense has been solid for them the past few years, if you ask me. Nothing mind-blowing, but this team is certainly not one-sided.
And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. No good from Cousins. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Green.
Uy.
Kicks to Capella. Back to Green. There's the 3. Traps in the tray. Green's got 5 points so far.
You know what you're going to get from Green outside. Now, his three-point shooting is dependable. That's a big part of what he does for this team.
Here's Caldwell Pope. The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Rivers on the wing. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Green kicks to Rivers. Rivers has got it all tied up now for Houston. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Chris, you have been passionate about honoring those who blaze the trail for today's NBA, like the Globetrotters and the Wrens, in the days before integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've gone through off the court and on the court, and anyone, regardless of color, nationality, just paving the way for me as a basketball player. I want to say thank you. Let's just think about what Red Auerbach did. Drafting the first African-American player, making the first African-American player coach in Bill Russell, who won the championship that year.
Ay, pasok pa rin. Mabingin na nga yung pa. Pasok pa rin.
You just want to understand their legacy culturally, and that's why I have to, every time I see Mr. Bill Russell, Big O, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I give them a big hug and a wet kiss on the cheek, because I just thank them for not only advancing the movement in sports, but culturally. Sports has always sent a message to the culture and society about how cool teammates work together and how you can overcome a problem by working together.
Uy! Nakaka ng harap-harapan ba? Ayan!
He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spot.
Uy! Wala.
Rebound the Lakers. To the inside. It's tipped and stolen by Gordon. To the paint. Here's Tucker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis.
Tucker's very good at using his body and drawing contact. He's got the physical tools. He's not afraid to use them.
The Lakers making a switch here. Daniels has checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
Now 1 point.
As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity
Ay,
about James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
Shoots it up.
Ay, si Goy. Pumasok.
LeBron's got 5. A lot of give and take
Uyan mo.
early.
And both teams look like they came to play. He should have good.
Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the, his activism,
Kala mo,
business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a bit. Rondo
against Gordon. Trying to get open is Davis. And James gets it to go. And now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
And if you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Gordon against Kuzma. Cleans outside.
Wala na yung mga bantay.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the
Bruno
line
to,
for coming up.
The lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
And the Rockets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Free throw, no good for LeBron. And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Nunula ka pa.
For his age, the most minutes played in history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. Rockets have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. Down low, Kuzma. It's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 5th assist in this one. Rockets trail by 4. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Double team on Westbrook. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here we go, one-on-one. And Kuzma slams it in.
So long, so mobile. I love watching Kuzma get out on the break and execute like this.
That'll be a 5-second call. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's
Nawala. Nangyari.
55 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Gordon, the pass to Harden. Here's Capella. A second chance effort. Got it. Good job.
And the massive wingspan of Capella, I mean, excels at using it to gobble up misses at a high rate.
Back to James.
Ba? Ni-triple naman ni Onggoy.
James has
got
points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Goes back up. And it's Gordon missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and
Yung mga tiro.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
And so, thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks.
It's halftime show.
The Rockets.
Hey, folks, Kent, a big night so far for Kyle Kuzma. He had 13 points and 1. And that'll...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
So on the floor for Houston. Harden and Gordon are out on the wings.
Oy.
Tucker and Capella are up front. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Here's Green. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Harden. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 10 points for him.
And Harden is certainly used to finishing through the physical defense, demonstrating just how special a player like he truly is.
Pass to Cousins. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Knocked loose, and even 3-on-3 break. Here's Harden. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Chris, is there someone you competed with that you feel is underrated by history, has not been given their due?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think when you look at White Chalk and Jason Williams, what he started in the culture of play, continuing. You look at Ben Wallace, who I played with 4 years at Washington, and he was coming off the bench there, and we saw that potential with him. I mean, the way he led the league in rebounding, his defensive prowess. I mean, the Pistons wouldn't have had a championship if it wasn't for him. And Mike Bibby and Peja Stojakovic, two of the best shooters I've played.
Oh, great names, and I totally agree. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Well, Kev, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working around out his game. Rebounder,
C-Web last season, Kuzma making strides as a passer and as a defender.
Oh yeah, Kevin, that's because Rajon Rondo got him in the film room. Rondo! I mean, he improved his recognition, his rebounding. Still an area to work on.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Anthony Davis is checked in for Cousins. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Got a piece of it. And so it's Houston with it. Inside. Here's Harden. It's good. And it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
This is what great size in the backcourt gives you. The ability to equally challenge the defense on all 3 levels. That Harden's incredible.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. He will shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Lakers attempts at the foul line. That one is off.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Austin is checked in for Russell Westbrook. The Rockets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Second free throw, no good.
And Rivers works hard when he's in the game. That's what you love about him. He's at his best when he's shooting the ball with confidence.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. 6-point game. And Harden with the stuff.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Bradley's checked in for Cook. And a change for the Rockets. Daniel House is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And the versatility of Caldwell Pope, not just the score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
Harden. That shot misses. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Lakers have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor. Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Capella trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound. Here's Rivers. Jump shot is good that time. Rivers has got his second basket of the night.
I mean, like the kick out there, recognizing there's more room outside than inside.
Kuzma outside.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
And the Lakers making a change here. Daniels is checked in.
Coming out of high school, Kuzma was a very raw player, but his development was fast and furious at the college level. He continued to get better once he entered the NBA.
And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella. For Los Angeles, they have had some good chances at the line, but only gone 6 of 12 from the stripe.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers. No good that time.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
James checked in for Los Angeles. Passes to Gordon. Over LeBron. Another miss by Houston.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. He's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
I guess even he has. It's one of those once in a while.
Harden draws the double. Bradley with some nice D. And the foul on Harden. So that will be the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter play.
Harden's shot is off. Poked loose. Lakers leading by 9. Rivers with it. He's picked up by Rondo, and it's Houston on the break, and the dunk by Capella.
I mean, and when you look at the big man Capella sprint down the floor, when he's finishing in transition, it has to motivate the rest of his teammates.
Los Angeles calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Avery Bradley. The feed to Green. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
Here's Tucker, and the rejection by Cousins.
And one of the things Cousins has continued to develop, his defense. Really makes an effort to swat that shot away.
And they continue to control the glass.
And the shot is good. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
To the paint. Here's Gordon, and the rejection by Cousins.
Old quarter for him, ice cold. I mean, it may be time to get him a breather. Maybe someone off the bench can give him a spot.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Love how hard he attacks the basket when he's close by. Just relentless and finding ways to get himself to the line.
Both good from the line that time. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. No good on the shot. And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So, in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it to the film session.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Davis and Cousins down low at the 4 and the 5. And it's James in at the 3 side. That's the Laker 5.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
A nice shot by Tucker.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Rondo scanning the floor. Another shot, and it's Davis laying it in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Gets trailed by 11. And Westbrook, here we go. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Oh, yeah, difficult finish, but if you expected him to back down, you better think again.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Knocked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Timeout called the Rockets.
And the lack of rim protection top.
They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back, guys.
James, the pass to Davis. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Cousins dishes to LeBron. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Green finds Davis. Lakers moving the ball around now. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his third foul of the game. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. It's Davis on the wing. Guarded by Tucker. LeBron passes to Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. Latrey. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Rockets trail by 11. And Westbrook, here we go. Here's Capella. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. That's tipped. Green kicks to Davis. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here is Los Angeles now. Feeds to Davis. Trying to get open is Kuzma.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Harden and the jam by Harden.
Oh, and Harden is so quick to the cup, just exposing the weak defense with his speed.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Harden. Harden draws the double. Green with the block. And there's the pass to Tucker. To the inside. Here's Capella. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Davis. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for LeBron. Rockets trail by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he makes the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And the wide open shot from Green buries the long range jumper. Green's got 9 points now in just the second half. Rockets have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Westbrook. Yep, it counts.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, the help temperament.
Napa-time out.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're leading by 13. There's 1:54 left in the game. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Green outside. Hits the three-point line. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
And so just rolling over the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Los Angeles.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Davis.
Ah, wala.
He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of guy.
Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
They focused all night and along the way put on quite a show.
Yeah, if you're a fan of this team, you couldn't be happier. What a performance.
And Westbrook, here we go, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Rondo against Westbrook. Rondo passes to Kuzma. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. Just a total team effort.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And it's Davis missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen.
Ay, nako. Halo.
Pass to McLemore. From deep three-point range, the
Yun,
walking
no?
distance
Alay.
is Bill.
Yun.
And McLemore is more than capable of dropping bombs out there. He's got range for days.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business.
McLemore.
Good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they
hello.
executed on
Andale.
both ends of the floor, completely under.